Hey folks, this is going to be kind of short, but a while back I made a video about raid speedrunners ruining the LFG experience. Turns out a lot of raid speedrunners really hate that video and sent a lot of hate to me. I was already ready to receive such comments from that video, and I've gotten a handful of toxic and egotistical comments. I knew making that video would expose the speedrunner's ego, and that resulted in those particular speedrunners to lash out at me. This was obviously their fault for getting their ego straight through the roof in the first place, and right now, certain players that don't do speedruns and want to have fun in the game are already avoiding those speedrunners that put LG posts for free carries. Not only that, those non-speedrunner players are aware of raid report to check for players with trio titles or duo titles to avoid any ego from them at all costs. As a result of this, any speedrunners that offer free raid carries is getting avoided. Some new players that haven't done a raid are still joining in, but most are aware of what's currently going on. Also, in my last video about the speedrunners ruining raid experience for new players, raid speedrunners have already given up their profile data for being private to prevent anyone looking through their trio/duo titles, including flawless, because my other video explained how to still view a player on raid report even if their profile data is private. At this point, I already know the Bungie community is not keeping the promise for gamers to stay safe and positive. Currently, the speedrunners that aren't creators are not posting much in LFG for free raid carries because of the amount of players avoiding their toxicity and ego. If you don't believe me, check through any raid. Anytime you put the player's Bungie name on a raid report from the LFG post offering free raid carries, it's most definitely a speedrunner with the trio/duo title controlling the post, but no one will join at all. The one I check the most is Garden of Salvation, and that one is avoided the most because of the toxicity of speedrunners. I usually see other veterans in there, but it's mostly speedrunners in the lobby. The same goes for Vault of Glass. I do see a non-creative speedrunner hosting a post for free carries, but no one joins. So it seems like the non-creative speedrunners are losing at this point because of their ego and arrogance. No matter how hard these speedrunners try to make the free carry offer pleasant for new players, they're going to get the backlash from non-speedrunner players for booing them out for being weak and inconsistent. Overall, at this rate, the raid speedrunners are going to keep trying to offer free raid carries to LOG posts. But my suggestion is, don't fall for the complete BS and leave in the dust. They'll teach you nothing but flex with their skill and speed. Their agenda is to keep the weak players behind, but don't want to deal with the old ways of teaching. And they're always going to demand the weak players on weapons that they don't own yet. If you're a player that needs raid teaching properly without any restrictions on what weapons to use, my clan can help you out on that, but there are requirements before you can DM the clan. Anyway, please share this to other players that despise raid speedrunners for feeling this uncontrollable toxicity. I'll see you guys later.